We all know music can get you in the mood, but some say a lot of today's more provocative song lyrics are going too far and maybe even leading teenagers and young adults into promiscuity. What do you all think? Any connection? Because we all know, and I was reading this statistic, a study looked at lyrics from 1959 till 2009, looking at 50 years. There were the most references to sex, bingo, in 2009. Meaning,
so it's just getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. I've been in the car and some of those songs come on and my son's next to me, I'm like, oh my good Lord.
So he's singing along and it's embarrassing you. Wow.
And you don't even, you know, a lot of the kids don't even listen to the lyrics, you know, and they'll even put things in the lyrics that are about drugs and things like that. I listened to one song and I was like, do you realize they're talking about cocaine, Daniel? And, you know, and he didn't necessarily because it's so subliminal. But you're absolutely right about it being degrading to women. There are a lot of degrading words to women. And that has had huge studies to show that that can cause substance abuse, eating disorders in girls, very low body image. It can really be damaging to a girl's psychology. So even though I think it's great with freedom of speech, I love music. I think when it goes over the airwaves and it's accessible to young women or young kids in general, we need to kind of, you know.
But Lisa, women are doing this. I'm looking at a rap song here where a female artist goes into graphic detail about having oral sex with multiple partners, drops the F-bomb 9+ times. It's almost as though we're in an arms race in music. Who can be the gaudiest? Who can say the most F words in a song? Who can degrade women the most? And oftentimes it's female artists who are playing into it as well.
They're selling
records.
Sex, right.
So then what do you do? Because you have censorship on one hand. We already have ratings for music. Do you just talk to your kids? What is the answer to this?
I think it's a matter of having the conversation with your kids because the music they like may be because of the beats and not because of some of the degradation that takes place in terms of the lyrics. You can have a talk with them and, hey, you know, why do you like this music? And if it's because I really just like the beats, it makes me feel good, talk to them about how these lyrics aren't okay.
Right.
Because you cannot have kids growing up thinking it's okay to talk about women the way some of these songs do.
No, absolutely not. And if anything, you can use it as a tool. Just, you know, just talk to them about what the lyrics mean. If you don't, then they may internalize that, and again, it can cause eating disorders. It can cause poor self-image.
It's also so important not to be like a fuddy-duddy parent, though, and just say, "Oh, turn that crap off," you know, because then the communication is shut down, and it's just going to make your kids resent you and want to listen to that stuff all the more. But I like your idea of just talking about it.
Turn it up and just dance with them.
If you don't want to be a fuddy-duddy parent, don't use words like fuddy-duddy.
Okay. Hey, you kids, get out of my yard!
And the one thing we cannot deny is music truly affects your brain, just like drugs or sex. If you look at functional MRI scans, it shows dopamine activity in the brain, much like we've talked about before with either other addictions, when you eat certain foods, alcohol, sex. Music affects the brain in big-time ways.